today's video, I want to talk about how to train for endurance. So basically for, athletic conditioning, or if you're training for a specific sport, then this is the video for you. Because there's a lot of different ways to train, especially in the gym. When you get in the gym, you have to make a choice. How many reps you're gonna do, how much weight you're gonna use, how many sets, how much time you're gonna rest, and that, influences a lot on your results. So based on your training system that you're gonna do in the gym, that's the results you're gonna get. So you should train appropriately for your goal. So this goal now is endurance. Now, training for endurance is different than training for muscle mass or training for strength or power or anything like that. Basically, you want more conditioning so you can go longer. So you can go harder and longer for, an extended period of time. You don't just want to be explosive for a minute. You want to continue that explosiveness at a steady pace for an extended amount of time. So you want to be more, you want to endure. You want to do not 10 minutes of something extremely fast. You want to be at least an 80%, 70% effort, and for a longer period of time. So that's basically any sport like soccer, basketball, where you're running up the field, and you have to you're constantly exuding effort and energy over a long period of time. That's basically endurance. You want to do more for a longer time. Now, how to train for endurance? I'm not gonna overcomplicate this because it's pointless, so the way to train for endurance is to, of course, do more reps. So use lighter weights, use calisthenics, use whatever, and just do more reps. You should still do sets to failure. You should always do sets to failure. That's my opinion. That's what I believe you should do all the time. You should go with all your sets to failure. So basically, you should do more reps and more sets, and you should rest for a shorter amount of time. So that's the three things you should influence. Rest times should be shorter, so not longer than 60 seconds, so no longer than a minute. Then you've got reps. You should do more reps, and because you're doing more reps, you have to decrease the weight. And because you're not doing reps between 8 to 10 like for building muscle. No, you're doing higher reps. So you're doing 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 reps at a time, at a set. So that's a lot of reps, and to do that, you have to decrease the weight naturally. So the third thing is sets. Now you should do more sets, not like with, for example, you do 4 to 5 sets in bodybuilding. Not if you want to train from conditioning, endurance, you really want to go at it hard, you gotta do more sets. Not straight from the start, that's based on your conditioning. If you're in really good condition, you can do then 7, 8, 9, 10 sets. But if you're not conditioned to do that yet, you should start small. Start with 5, 6 sets and then move on. That's how you should train for endurance. More reps, a lighter weight, more sets, and a shorter rest time. So that's gonna train those muscle fibers that are responsible for, conditioning. So those muscle fibers, they basically influence how many repetitions you can do for a certain amount of time. So You want to stimulate those muscle fibers, and the way to do that is do a lot of reps. So, you know, not just that muscle fibers, but not just for muscle building, you know, but for endurance and conditioning. Which means you gotta train your body to handle more and more reps and more sets. That's gonna make your body, you know, more conditioned, and you're gonna get better at it, and so on. So that's the way you train for endurance and for a specific sport. You know, so for example, you should still do the same kind of exercise, you know, full body compound exercise. Like for example with squats, you know, if a bodybuilder guy does squats, he's gonna do 4 to 5 sets and about 6 to 10 reps, you know. But if you're training for conditioning and endurance, you should be doing about 5 to 6 sets and, you know, go very light on the squat. Do 20-30 reps. You know, that's really gonna hit your legs. You're really gonna get a good pump, and you're gonna train for that conditioning so your legs can handle more load for a longer period of time. And that's basically what endurance is, you know, to endure a consistent amount of effort over a long period of time. That's what I understand endurance is, you know, so, and that's how you train for it. So that was it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Peace out.